Hello all you coin collectors out there, and welcome once again to the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. Today we have two coins for you from New Zealand. New Zealand, as most of you know, is a island nation that is to the south and east of Australia. It has approximately 5 million people, and it is 103,500 square miles in area. So in terms of area, it's right in the middle. It's about 75th in the world in terms of country area. In terms of population, it is 120th. And in terms of population density, because it has a big area and a smaller population, it's actually one of the least dense population-wise countries in the world at 46.4 people per square mile. New Zealand's a beautiful country. It has mountains, it has the ocean, it has snow at times because it is close to the Antarctic, and its coins are also beautiful. So this right here is a Maori mask, as you can see, and it is meant to represent the original citizens of New Zealand, and there are still a lot of Maori people who live in New Zealand. I think it's between 15 and 20% of the population of New Zealand. Right around 15% is ethnic Maori. About 12% is ethnic Asian, and about 74% is European. And when we turn it over, you can see why there are very many Europeans in New Zealand, and that is because it was a colony of Britain for a long time, and then it became a dominion, and now it is a Commonwealth country. So on the front of Commonwealth countries, we often see this, Elizabeth II, New Zealand, and there's a 1980. Again, New Zealand, Elizabeth II, 2006. So they did something interesting. In the first one in 1980, they have Elizabeth II on the left, and in the second one, they have Elizabeth II, the wording on the right. This is the young Elizabeth II. This is the second portrait, they call it, and this is an older Elizabeth II, who's still Queen of England, and this is the fourth portrait. The designer name on this, or designer initials, are right here on the 1980 coin, and that is Arnold Machin. And on the 2006 coin, it's right above the date and below the bust of the Queen, and that is George James Barry. Now, what I want to talk a little bit about here is I want to make sure that you are aware that in 2006, there were two different 10-cent coins put out, but one of them comes in proof sets only, and that is there is a copper nickel coin that only comes in proof sets that is magnetic. This is not the magnetic one. This is the regular one. The magnetic one, because it only came in sets or in proofs, has some value to it. I think there were only about 5,000 or less of them made in 2006 before they shifted over to this particular coin, which is the non-magnetic copper-plated steel coin. So let's talk about the numbers. This coin came out in huge numbers. If you have a coin from New Zealand from between 2006 and 2017, chances are it's this coin right here. They produced 140 million of them. No other year did they produce more than 30 million. So this is the coin that most collectors have. It's a great introductory coin, and they produce so many of them that there are still plenty of them around. If you have a coin from the 1970s to 1980s, the chances are that it's this coin. And that is because on this particular coin, they produced 28 million of the 1980 10-cent pieces. And No other year did they produce more than 10 million. In fact, most years they produce between 2 and 7 million. So this coin, both of these coins were in huge mintages compared to the rest of the series, and it's very likely that if you have New Zealand coins, you have one of these too because they produce so many of them. All right, this coin again has a reeded edge. This coin has a smooth edge. The 10-cent piece from 1980 is a copper nickel. It's 5.65 grams, 23.62 millimeters in diameter, and 1.69 millimeters thick. The 10-cent piece from the year 2006 is copper-plated steel. It is 3.3 grams in weight, 20.5 millimeters in thickness, and 1.58 millimeters in 1.5 millimeters in thickness, 20.5 millimeters in diameter. It's not 20 millimeters thick. That would be a very thick coin. Okay, that's all we have for today from the DC Coin World International Coin Channel. If you enjoy international and world coins, please subscribe to our channel. And if you have any comments or if we've got anything right or wrong that you'd like to talk about, please put that in the comment section. And thanks for watching our videos.